guys, thank you so much for coming for this tarot card reading. This is divine download messages specifically for you. And you know, the title of this reading that we're gonna have for you guys is what THOTH advice. All right, that's the deity that we're working with for this season, since he's the Mercurian god. We're working with THOTH, and his advice on the actions that you're taking at this moment and the risk involved in these actions that you're taking. Okay, so that's what your reading is going to be about. Let's quickly dive into it. So I'm first going to pull these cards right here. You know what, first I want to get the message itself. Alright, so divine god THOTH, call on you for the collective sign of Aries, sun signs, moon and rising. Please, what advice, what messages do you have for them pertaining to their actions and the risk involved in the actions they're taking at this moment in their lives? Thank you so much. We're making this reading timeless. That's what I heard him say. So you've made up your mind that you're going to be happy and you're going to secure yourself financially. You don't believe that failure is your path, okay? You're taking actions on making sure that you're secured, you have all you need, desire in your life. And I'm talking pertaining to your material comforts here. You know that that's what you need. You know that's what you desire. You're working on it. You want to actually be happy as you attain this goal in your life, becoming more secured and grounded in yourself. Any other message concerning this decision and these actions you're taking? Yeah, you're very fired up. You're very inspired. You know what you're doing. Some of you are learning what it takes. You are strengthening your belief system in who you are just to make this happen. You are changing a lot of stuff in with you, cutting out interferences that stops you from taking actions based on what you truly believe you want for yourself. Okay, I guess part of the risk that you're taking is changing the way you think and not going with what society expects of you. And also the interference came again, so I feel like some of the risk that you have to take is probably walking away from things that are interfering. Okay, and anybody that you feel will stop you from attaining this goal, that's a risk. And that could mean that if your family is in the way, you're risking that. If certain belief system is in the way, you're risking letting go, not knowing how things are going to turn out. You are not allowing anybody to talk you out of this. You're risking just like not allowing any interference. I feel like it's a good thing. I also feel like some of you, though, this is going in the negative way, where the risk involved means that major adjustments, okay, walking away from people and certain things would have to happen, like sacrifices that pertain to other people, even connected to your money, may have to happen. What are some of the risks involved here, and what is your advice, divine THOTH, for the Aries? Oh, that came out but it didn't. What are some of the risks here? Okay, some of you are letting go of things you thought. You're risking what you're passionate about. So some of you are literally doing something that you don't feel that passionate about. You're risking that. You don't feel that passionate about, but you know what, you got to do something to get somewhere. So it sounds to me as if like maybe you know that you are an artist, right? So right now what you're doing, you're not, probably, this is just an example, but to get you to understand what is going on here, whatever it is that you're doing to attain this stability may not be pertaining too much to what you're passionate about. But the risk that you're taking is that you don't want to worry about that so much, or how unpassionate, or how you don't really like it. You just are risking your desire or your passion just to get what you want, to be in the stable space. So you're doing what you need to do to get what you want financially, to bring you stability. And some of you may not necessarily be passionate about what you're doing at this time. So you got to do what you got to do. Some of you are disappointing people because you're going on this route, but you don't care because you know that that's what you need to do. Letting go of people that you desire sometimes. Some of you are risking not being around people you love and care for. Standing by, you know, your own belief system. You're staying strong, even though you don't know if you're going to win. If this, whatever it is that you're doing now, is going to bring you this stability that you're working on. Some of you don't know if you're going to become victorious in that. Like things are going to plan out the way you want, but you're risking. Some of you are risking family time, happiness, you know, things that will make you feel good, because you believe that you can, you know, you got to do what you got to do to get this stability. Some of you don't have your peace of mind even. Like you don't feel too good where you are, but you got to do what you got to do. Alright, I think I'm done with this part. Let me look at what the other cards have to. Some of you are literally like risking losing your homes, moving from a place, leaving marriages, just because you desire to go do this. Okay, any other message here for the Arieses? See how that fell. Ace of Abundance, Seven of Actions. I really feel like you have decided to invest in yourself. You know, this feels different to you. You know, maybe you did things a little different in the past, you know, but I feel like some of you are so gone into, you know, like paying attention to yourself and what you want to attain, which is financial security, to the point that people who like you, that are interested in you romantically, you know, they come around you, or they send you messages, or they try to get at you, and you look like, what is going on? How did you get here? It's like, I feel like some of you don't have even the patience and the space to accommodate any sort of romantic relationships. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. You're risking love, you're risking family for some of you. You don't care, you're changing your belief system. Okay, any other messages for the Aries concerning their actions you're taking? What advice do you have for them? It seems to have been explaining the situation. Let's see what advice. Well, some of you don't realize that as much as you're working on yourself and doing what you think you should do to attain wealth, in the midst of all this, Thoth wants you to realize that you might end up suddenly deciding to get married. Alright, because this is happening also all in the midst of all this, and maybe you're not even paying attention to that. Okay, but some sudden wealth is coming to you, maybe because of this marriage that some of you may decide to end up getting into because of this marriage. Okay, so you may be going about it in your own way, but this may also be brewing alongside, where maybe, I think what he's trying to tell you is that this is an opportunity too that is happening for you. But I also feel like he's also trying to tell you that for some of you, you're risking to get married to someone, and you don't really fully understand that this person is going to bring wealth into your life. Maybe you don't know that yet. You don't see that this person is bringing a lot of luck and opening a lot of doors that is suddenly going to change your faith. Okay, some of you maybe, you see, this person is a wealthy person. Okay, if it's for you women, it's a wealthy man that you may be marrying, and this is a decision that you just kind of make, an action that you go towards. You just risk a lot and you say, hey, I'm just going to marry this person, and it changes your life. A wealthy man comes again, and this person is truly a wealthy person. You, if you're a man, risking to marry somebody, maybe putting you right in the midst of a family that has wealth. Alright, Divine Thoth, what else do the Aries need to know about these actions that they are taking? So you guys need to take whatever resonates. You know, these are different stories coming. This is a collective read. So, you know, if it's not resonating with you, then it's probably not your story, you know, or you may be having to take certain parts and leaving the rest out, right? Yeah, a lot of you, I feel like you're taking actions towards a romantic situation, like I just said, and you are having to force yourself to notice that you are falling for this person, or this person is falling for you, and you have to like kind of deal with your emotions with that and face that. Anything else? But you're gonna, you know, draw conclusions to where you want to go with this. I feel you are making a decision very soon, and you feel like this decision is pushing you to release any negativity, any thought patterns that you are dealing with, working through your fears and like wondering, you know, maybe what if this doesn't go the way I want it. But this situation is moving forward in a very positive way anyway, but you just like trying to release the negative attachments that you have to, maybe not being open to being in a new relationship that's leading you to something positive, right? So it's like the risk here to me is like, it's the fact that you're risking again. Maybe some of you are remarrying and you are not feeling too good, so you feel like it's a big risk again on your life. All right, you know what, actually I'm feeling this right here. What message do you have for them concerning this, their actions? What is and the risk that is involved here? For the Aries. Oh, you gotta open up again. I feel like some of you are really resisting this. Even your dreams are telling you, showing you, but you're kind of, I feel like some of you don't feel too good about your body. You know, you don't realize that you don't feel that great within yourself. Maybe you don't feel strong enough. You're worried about how you look. Maybe, for instance, if you have a little bit weight and all, you have these personal insecurities that you're dealing with, right? And maybe some of you are not even ready to open up, you know, intimately with this person, but it's all happening all at once, you know, and you're having to confront this. I feel, I don't know why I'm reading this like in a form of you resisting this, like resisting this romance, resisting this love, because your whole thing is that you are functioning from what you're willing into your life, which is trying to bring some wealth to you. But then all of this romantic stuff is also happening underneath, and you're like, okay, what's all this? You're having to deal with your emotions, and you're like, okay, I don't want to go there. I don't want to deal with this. So, you know, your actions are being interrupted by, you know, matters of the heart, a romantic situation. You're refusing to see. All right. You're refusing to see, for some of you guys, to deal with relationships right now. Some of you, listen to a lot of music. You're seeing a lot of signs pertaining to this stuff, and whatever you're doing. But I feel like you have resistance to all this. That's how I feel. But I also feel like some of you are literally going through a lot of spiritual awakening. Like, this is pushing you to have to deal with your spirit guides. Maybe you need like help in making decisions, even though decisions are, things are coming through your dreams. You're like still breaking through something, trying to get divine guidance on this situation that is presenting itself to you. Because I feel like you're seeing a lot of synchronicities pertaining to this relationship that is suddenly just kind of showing up in your life, and you're not knowing what to do with it. All right, so now you feel like you have to take actions on this. All right, you have to kind of like split yourself and pay attention to what is happening too. That's what I feel here. Is there anything else that the Aries need to know, Spirit? I think that his advice to you is to believe in miracles. You may have the key sense and a direction, and you have a strong will and the way you want things to unfold for you. You are looking at a certain direction, but then Spirit may also be bringing you a miracle that you are not opening your eyes to see. I also feel like Spirit is saying that you need to be considering your health in this process. Some of you may be overworking yourself and it may be affecting your health. Some of you may need to be taking care of your body, exercising so you can get in shape, so you can feel better about who you are and not have any insecurities here. Any other thing you want to tell them? Yeah, your energy levels need to be taken care of. Okay, Spirit is saying be patient with yourself. You are free to do whatever it is you want, but you got to be patient with yourself. That's what he's saying. In having the understanding, and working through your energy. Okay, because it's a lot. Some of you need to drink a lot of water, purify yourself, your mind, and your old ways of looking at things, and just kind of like open yourself up. Any final advice here for you guys? Let me see. Final advice though for the Aries pertaining to these actions that they are taking and what they need to be also looking at pertaining to this romance. Okay, I feel like some of you are at this time also going through a spiritual awakening, a crown awakening too. But some of you also, I feel blocked in, at this time. You see, you're going to a rebirth of some sort. All right, and it takes effort on your path. And yeah, you're seeing a lot of synchronicities, and there's a lot of messages in the synchronicities for you that you may need clarity on. So you need to take time out to do all that. Any final advice for them? You're manifesting for sure. You're manifesting wealth in your life. You're manifesting a new adventure that you've never experienced before. You're taking risk. You know that it's going to take you here where you're going to get what you want. And, that's pretty much what I'm seeing here. Anything else? Yeah, but you got it. I feel like this moderation has to do with this new beginnings that is happening, that you've set spot on becoming wealthy or becoming secured. You have to also practice moderation in how you overwork yourself, and I feel like it's pertaining directly to your energy levels. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing here for you, my Aries, pertaining to the actions and the romance that is coming to your life. Obviously, I will definitely see you all soon. I hope you gain some insight here. I feel like for you, ideally, Spirit is talking about you not holding yourself back because you've decided to do things or your manifestations to come to you in a certain way. Be open to seeing what the miracles are coming and like into your life, and how that is going to take you to the same kind of destination in a way. But you have to be open, right? And allow Spirit to also step in and hold your hands here. All right, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys, my Aries. I will definitely talk to you all soon. Bye.